Ashton Hall, the viral sensation, the guy that has the blue bottle of water, dips his face in the ice water, somebody's handing it to him, he's waking up, doing push-ups, running outside with a weight vest on, and he's got like the Rolls Royce driving beside him, the G-Wagon driving behind him, and the comments under the content, the comments, the who is this guy? What is he doing? He did a whole bunch of nothing. He looks silly. He looks crazy. He's a fake influencer. He's not doing. Now I gotta be honest.
The name of the game is consistency.
There is something about, I don't want to say pointless content, but like slapstick content, like, let me do something crazy, let me pour lemon juice in my eyes and do that I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, maybe I'm getting older, I don't know what it is, but I'm not a fan of that type of content, so maybe I'm just like everybody else. But there are certain things that people are doing that is harmless, that is fun, that is entertaining, inspirational, maybe a little far fetched, maybe a little embellished. But the reason people are coming at him is not only because he is creating this type of content. I work in this all day. Dr. Elijah Frazier, Christian counselor, clinical psychology student, foundation in human psychology and behavior. Why do people react like this? Why does their mind do this? Why do they react and behave like that? I'm trained to see this stuff. Like, I heard what you said, but that's not what you meant. I saw what you did, but really your goal was to get this. Like, to see this stuff. And I'm not bragging. I'm just like, there's something that's behind what I'm saying. And the way that people are coming at him is not singularly and only because his content is over the top or embellished. Now, I haven't seen anything like, and he's definitely, flashing, materialistic things and a certain type of lifestyle, and on the phone talking to Mr. Beast agent or pretending to talk to Mr. Beast agent, and these things, and a high rise and this and that. And in the comments, well, I heard he really got kicked out of that fancy high rise apartment. This guy's not even talking to anybody. Everybody shouldn't have social media. And it's like, I hear you. And I see what you're saying. But you're also communicating, I'm not even going to say jealousy, because I don't think that's what it is. But you feel indicted. Like, the way that you are reacting as a human, this is not just, look at this guy just over there having fun, being inspirational, being creative, or, trying to find his way. We don't know. And I'm going to break this down in a way. We're going somewhere. We don't know if this guy's goal is to be a movie producer. We don't know if this guy's goal is to create inspirational films or artwork or project. We don't know if this guy wants to build motivational and inspirational things. I mean, because honestly, if that's the case, we should be talking the same thing about Nike. If that's the case, we should be, because it's, do these movies and magazines and companies not show high-rise apartments and this and that? As, oh, well, Nike, everybody can't afford that. To this point, this guy is in his own lane. I'm coming for you. Hold on. This guy is in his own lane, honestly, just blazing his own trail. And here we come. The people that don't create content, The people that God has given gifts and visions and passions. Oh, no, no, no. Stay here. Don't leave now. Don't leave yet. I, if you are a content creator because you have a call to action or a message or a vision that you want to put out there, beauty is in the eye of the beholder until you're the beholder. Now, all of a sudden, this is stupid. That's crazy. That's ugly. Glad Basquiat didn't listen to you. Glad, the famous artists and painters, Michelangelo, the Sistine Chapel, Bach, piano concerto number 14. Glad these people didn't listen to what sounds crazy or what looks crazy. But yet, if you are a content creator and you're coming down on somebody else's creativity, shame on you. Shame on you. We all have things that we don't like. And they got this beautiful little feature on social media to where you can scroll, click not interested, or even block. But to go out of your way and tear this person down and come at their character as an individual. See, now, and this is the tell, it was never about the content. What is happening is that you are trauma responding in a way. Not everybody, but a lot of us. We're trauma responding in a way to where we feel indicted. We feel indicted that somebody is out there with the gall and gumption, the bravery and the courage enough to go do what inspires them, what makes them happy. Is there something that excites you enough to put yourself in such a mentally and emotionally naked position, a vulnerable position, to where somebody might disagree with you? Somebody might not like who you are. Somebody might not like that design. Somebody might not like that sound. Somebody might not like that look. I I remember back when, like, when things come out, like, shoes, Jordans, new video game systems, new iPhones and things like that. And people are camping out outside of these stores overnight before they open, standing in line in the winter, in the cold, and things like that. And that's stupid. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of money. Why would you do this? Is there anything out here that you're willing to be uncomfortable for? There's nothing that lights your soul on fire that you would stand in line overnight for? Man, there's nothing that you would stand in the rain or the cold for? No, there's not. There's nothing that I'm passionate about enough that would make me stand. Maybe you should find something that lights your soul on fire, that you are willing to move heaven and earth, that you will travel through the deepest valley, climb the highest mountains, stand in the cold. That's called passion. That's called drive. That's called vigor. That's called hunger. And because somebody is willing to be different and be in their lane, and this is the reason a lot of us don't dare step out and go do something that we believe in. This is why a lot of it, see, this isn't about doing crazy or funny or silly things. Somewhere along the line, mentally and emotionally, you were traumatized. You believed in something and somebody laughed at you. You tried something and it didn't work the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth time. Somebody told you that that was a stupid dream or a stupid vision, this and that, XYZ. Because the tell is that the way we have come at Ashton Hall, this is not about his content. This is, again, I am not coming from this. I am not coming at this from an opinion. I'm coming at this from a factual, evident point of view. This is textbook. This is textbook trauma response. This is textbook bully behavior. By the text. And because somebody is willing to go out there and go against the grain, be far-fetched, be whimsical, be entertaining, be eye-catching. Look, That's stupid. Why would you ever do that? So you mean to tell me from 7:45 to 7:55, he did all that? He did a bunch of nothing. Whoa. I'm here to tell you that who you are and what you do is not a bunch of nothing. I'm here to tell you that if you went out there and did something and people spoke against it and said you were a failure or said it was ugly or said it was crazy, I have never seen a healthy and whole person come down on someone else, even if what they were doing was silly, even if what they were doing was goofy, even if what they were doing was crazy. I've never seen a healthy, whole, and happy person get so tightly wound up that I am going to tell you, no, you're triggered. And the reason why you are not out there doing that is because you are afraid the same thing will happen to you. You are afraid that people will talk about you, dog you, criticize you. The healthy people are waiting to support you, are waiting to push you, are waiting to inspire. Man, we could be out there talking about guns and females and money that bruh just out there doing his thing. But then we wonder, why can't we make decisions in our own life? Why can't we have enough trust or believe in ourselves to do something? Or we come up with an idea, but we never execute. We never pull the trigger. This and that. We have to do things that communicate to our central nervous system and our internal psyche that it can trust us. See, what happened was this. Something happened. It gave you a feeling. The feeling transformed into a thought. You didn't set a healthy boundary in that moment. You didn't speak up for yourself. You didn't say, I don't like that. You didn't try again after you failed. You listened to what they said and this and that. And that created a dominant neural pathway. And now it has you reacting to new things and new situations from old experiences. Well, this happened. So I see how they treated him. I wouldn't dare go do my thing. See what they said about her. Well, I failed once and my dad treated me that way. This, that. So now every time you see somebody doing something, triggered, trauma response. That's stupid. I can't believe they're famous. I can't believe. If it's so silly and if it's so goofy and it's that talentless and it's that easy, go show us how it's done. Go show us how it's done. We have to allow new neural pathways, how we think, how we act, how we respond. Neural pathways are like the little roads and grooves in your brain of how you react and you respond and behave and why you do. That's what that is. So a lot of times, like in the mental and emotional health field, when we're saying things like frontal cortex and this lobe, that these are real things. This is not just words to sound good or to paint you a visual picture. No, these are real things. Do not feel indicted by Ashton Hall. Mr. Dunk your face in ice water. Mr. Show your muscles off. Mr. Run out there next to nice cars and get attention, this and that. Maybe he understands marketing. Why do you think that Toyota commercial is a little bit louder than the TV show you were watching? Because they're putting a little extra oomph on it. Why do you think they got those big bright signs with LEDs around it, this and that? They want you to see it. Hey, look at me, this and that. And he did all of this and got everybody in a tizzy. And those water bottle sales went up like crazy. Everybody wanted to do their own version, make fun. You making fun, his pockets getting real obese. His bank account looking like a phone number. And yours could too. If you were brave enough. If you had enough courage to finally release that thing that God has given you. You don't have a faith that you were born with, that life has given you. We work on that later. Don't worry about that. There is something in you that you need to be willing to stand in the rain for, to look silly for, to look goofy for. There is something in you that somebody else needs. Ashton Hall might be the genius, not Mike. He's the genius. Water bottle sales went up, marketing, advertising. What if he was doing that just so you could see the water? Don't miss it. Don't dig your heels in so much and disagree just because you want to or just because you can. To be like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm tired of sitting back. I'm tired of sitting on the sidelines. I do have a crazy idea, and people might laugh at me, but I'm going to write that song. I'm going to tie this belt around my head and play this saxophone and wear these blue shorts with this pink and purple polka dot shirt on just so people can hear how good I play the saxophone. But really, I got to deal with the saxophone company, and now look at me. It's okay. It's okay. I want you to take courage. I want you to believe. And what will begin to happen is that your body, your central nervous system, your internal psyche, what God has fearfully and wonderfully made will begin to trust you again, and you'll begin to see different versions of you that you've never seen before. You'll begin to see such optimism, such courage, such growth. So then when your son or daughter or your friends or the public comes to you and say, "How did you do that?" I believed. And honestly, I did not have time. Actually, I did have time, but I couldn't care what people thought about me, what people said about me. What are you willing to look silly for? What are you looking to lead the pack with? What new trail will you blaze? Reveal yourself. Reveal yourself and that idea and that vision and that purpose and that song and that design or that service or that invention or that idea or that book. Do it. Somebody watching. Because people will hate on you and push you right into your blessing.